These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Ford Hatchett with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. ABC15 following up today on a story we broke this weekend of a missing Kansas girl found in a Chandler hotel room. Chandler police now sharing with us the video of the arrest of the 23-year-old man from Guatemala, police accused of taking the teen from Kansas and sexually assaulting her. Prosecutors say Christian Call McCoo was in the United States illegally. He told a judge the 14-year-old was his girlfriend and said he'd like to be responsible if she winds up pregnant. Investigators say that 14-year-old is now safe.
Anytime that we can identify and take a predator out of the community that's looking to offend a child, that's our mission, that's our goal every day. And this one, we were able to, not only rescue the female and rescue the juvenile, but to take an offender into custody and get him off the streets is a mission success as well.
And in court, the suspect was held on a $50,000 cash bond, but told a judge he could pay it. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office tells me he's still in custody, but is scheduled to bond out with electronic monitoring. Turning now to an update on a deadly shooting near 27th Avenue and Union Hills. Phoenix police now confirm a teenager was killed in an accidental shooting, and now his own mother is facing criminal charges in connection to his death. Phoenix police say the 40-year-old mother allowed her two teenage sons to handle a gun in a motel. Police say that gun went off, killing one of the teenagers. The teen's mother appearing before a judge for the first time overnight.
If you were to grant me release, I would show to all of my court dates. I would take accountability in my part as being the mom and knowing that the weapon was there, but I thought it was emptied.
That mother was given a $250,000 cash-only bond. We're also learning new details today about a shooting over the weekend on the US 60 and Alma School involving Mesa police. Gilbert police is investigating that shooting and say they did not find a gun on the suspect. Body camera footage apparently shows the 37-year-old turning to face officers while holding a black object and saying he had a gun. One officer did fire his weapon, hitting that suspect. That shooting is still under investigation. And ABC15 is working to learn more after a girl was hit by a pickup truck while riding her bike to school in Sierra Vista. Police say she was wearing a helmet and using the crosswalk when she was hit. That girl rushed to the hospital after being trapped under the truck. We do know the driver has been cited for a failure to yield to a pedestrian in a crosswalk. This comes just over a week after a Glendale teenager was hit while also biking in a crosswalk on the way to school. That 13-year-old was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. For Arizona seniors struggling with an air conditioner that doesn't work, it can be life-threatening. But ABC15 wants you to know help is available. We've spent years covering the work of Duet, Partners in Health and Aging, and the nonprofit is stepping up again, connecting our older neighbors with help to keep the cool air flowing. If you or someone you know is struggling to keep the cool air flowing, Duet is a really good spot to start.
We're fortunate to work with a number of partners out in the community who are providing different financial resources or direct services, and sometimes we have the ability to provide some of that ourselves. So we can actually connect them, whether it's here at Duet or through a partner agency or different public benefit programs. We can point them in the right direction, so that way they're not going without having air conditioning or other critical needs.
And if you know a senior citizen who needs help with this, we've posted more, including ways to contact Duet, and it's all posted right now at abc15.com. Two lifelong friends are on the journey of a lifetime, trekking about 3,600 miles across America. Drew and Philip live in California, and at just 20 years old, they're hoping to become the youngest duo to walk across the country. In March, during a gap year from college, they flew to Delaware and began their trek back home, unofficially launching their new mission called the Livin' Project. They want to raise $50,000 for a nonprofit called Convoy of Hope, which helped out folks during the wildfires in Southern California earlier this year.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. This extreme heat warning has been extended again. Now we're going all the way until 8 o'clock Wednesday evening on this. Temperatures back up above 110 degrees here across parts of the Phoenix metro area tomorrow. So it will be another weather action day. We're going to start out at 90 degrees at 6 a.m. We'll hit 102 at noon and 111 around 4 p.m. here in Phoenix. We also have a slight chance of isolated storms in the forecast. It's going to start out to the east and southeast, but there's a chance that some of these Mogollon Rim storms could make a run down into the valley tomorrow evening, sometime between about 6 and 11 p.m. So watch out for gusty winds, some lightning, maybe even a few downpours here in the valley. And then storm chances are expected to ramp up even more as we head toward the end of the week. We're now up to a 40% chance for storms on Friday, and even a slight chance into the weekend as temperatures drop. We'll be down to 104 on Saturday and getting hotter again next week.